song hit. What you know about that? Everybody wants to.
Ah, shit. Now you can hear me. I chose that song because I wanted to do a vibe, a vibe setter for me and John right now. But we are back. We are back in full effect. Me and John Bap, of course, the greatest man, John Bap, by
The
John Bap,
great experience
four
by
two
John
six,
Backwards.
and
Ah, shit.
Unscripted
Now,
Minds, episode 4.
Oh,
How you feeling, John?
I'm feeling great, man. Happy to be on here with you. I love two generations, one conversations colliding.
Definitely
So you got
colliding
different
like we
takes.
always is.
You got different takes from your perspective. I got different takes from my perspective, from my experience. And it's great to be able to come together instead of me pushing you away or you pushing me away, saying, oh, old N word, stay away. Or me going, you young whippersnapper, get out of here. No, we come together.
I heard you saying nigga a lot recently. Have
I,
you
I, I
been?
said, sir, sir, it's a
Am I
family show.
tripping? It's a family show. Yeah, that's what we're going about. Family show. Okay. It's a family show. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a family show. And yeah. Hey, your young self sometimes come out to play sometimes, but then you go back in. You go back in. Sometimes it come out to play. You go out to recess. You in school. You got recess time. So that's your recess time when you can argue, and then sometimes the N word come out occasionally. And yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. Are you referring to Nietzsche, that N word, or
Nietzsche,
Nanushka, Nantucket? Is that the N word you're talking?
ninja,
Ninja. Okay.
ninja. That ninja comes out to play sometimes.
Uh, how you
That's
doing
a
today?
sound bite. That's a sound bite. I'm doing really fucking good. Yeah, I missed the first 2 shows in a while, but we're gonna start back again. And I ain't been keeping up with nothing that's been going on. And I looked at the shit that's been going on, and I was like, ain't shit been going on. I'm like, this is the perfect week to miss out on. Ain't shit been happening. I had to make up some news, nigga.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah, I had to make up some news. So
no. We don't do fake news here.
no, not like fake news, but make some up for the people to get riled up about. But it's real though. It's real, made up by
Okay.
me. It's not artificial, unlike people using AI. But let's go into bibbity 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 bap segment of the week.
Yes, this is the bibbity 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 back segment brought to you by no one. Now, when I was looking at today is August the 22nd, I was looking at different facts. I was like, what would the listeners, what would the audience on the Only QG want to hear? So I seen all this other stuff. I'm like, this is gloomy. I don't want to hear about the death of an Irish revolutionary. I don't want to bring the mood down like this. There's also stuff about Teddy Roosevelt, the Haitian Revolution. We don't do this to the audience. We do this to the audience. We want to lift y'all up. You know what I mean? So I had to nuance the search, okay? And I said, how about some historical hip hop facts about today?
Ooh.
All right. Now, that's relevant because the Only QG is a hip hop artist. I, John Bapp,
Yes.
former hip hop artist.
Retired.
And who knows, I might bring an album out one day. You never retire if you naturally are good at something. You never.
I'm retired right now. I come out of retirement when I come out of retirement. I'm retired right now.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. So both of us are in retirement until we come out of retirement.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go for something that's hip hop related because that's uplifting. So this might sound a little gloomy, but there's a silver lining to this. So back in 2006, on this date, August 22nd, The Shining was released. Yes, Shining, The Shining, by the great, extraordinary hip hop producer who passed away that same year, Jay Dilla. Are you familiar with Jay Dilla?
No.
I would definitely want to put you on to some of his music. I'm sure you've heard some of it. I know you heard Common's "The Light." There is a light that shines.
Let me hold on. Let me play it in the back.
Please, yeah. If you heard, that's one of
let me play it.
"The Light" by Common. Now you know why I'm pointing this finger at you, right?
Because I'm from Chicago.
Because Common's from Chicago. You should know that.
All right,
sir.
let me listen first.
Okay.
Okay, let me listen first. Maybe I'm tripping. All right, I'm listening. Oh yeah, The Light. Yeah, I got you.
Got you. Right.
Hold on. I gotta let it
Jay
play.
Dilla.
Okay,
my bad.
Let it ride for like 20 seconds at least.
Hey, I wish I could hear it too. Yeah. That shine. That shine.
Yeah, and then J. Cole tried to fucking redo the shit in his album, and it didn't work. All right, you can keep going.
Right. So, no. We grinding. We grinding right now.
Right.
It's organic too. So that was one of Jay Dilla's more successful commercial songs. But he's done so many. He's changed beat making. He's the difference between a beat maker and a producer. A beat maker just go, all right, give me drums, but here you go. But a producer helps with the arrangements of the song and when to put these
like
instruments in.
Dr. Dre,
sort of like that. Like Diddy is more of a producer. He's like, all right, no, change this, take this out. You know what I mean? Diddy's not a beat maker, but he is a producer. So on this day, his last album, this was released after he passed away, Jay Dilla, The Shining was released. And also on this date, same year, the last studio album by Outkast. You know Outkast.
Of course.
Big Boy, Andre 3000. They released Idlewild. That was their last studio album, and it quickly went platinum because remember, they put out almost like a mock, I don't want to say a mockumentary, but they put out a movie called Idlewild as well. So today, August 22nd, we got the last album from Jay Dilla, and we got the last studio album from the pair, Outkast, on August 22nd. That is your fact moment for the week.
Now, my favorite Outkast, because I don't know Jay Dilla right like that, but my favorite Outkast probably song is between their two boppers, because it was before kind of my generation. So like I was with I was with Wayne, you know, Gucci Man, you know, who else? Eminem, Jay-Z and Kanye when they was together. Like that's more of my generation. But the Outkast came out and no pun intended. But Outkast came out because they out you get it. But what is it called? What I'm missing it. For some reason I'm missing the name of the song.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to think of it. What the fuck is that?
The Outkast song?
Yeah.
Was it when they were together or when they were solo?
When they was together.
Let's see, AT Aliens, Elevators.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh,
Rose. Was that Rosa? Miss Jackson. Yeah, Miss Jackson, yeah.
Miss Jackson is a good song, but hold on. Does this count? If another artist is in the song, does it count? That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's your song. Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite song by Outkast, I'm about to play it, is the song where every time this song play, and people from my generation. I don't know if it was as popular before my generation. I don't know if my generation made it more popular, but during my generation and like high school, going on to what I want to say, college. Within all of that, this was the anthem that people play, and people was screaming this shit to the roof. This is the song right here I'm about to play.
Now remember, I'm gonna get on delay, so.
Yeah,
I got you. I'm telling you, don't do it.
I got you.
Message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round
round
town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. Wetness all around me, true. But I'm no island, peninsula, maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm so like a pimp. I'm glad it's night. So the light from the sun would not burn me on my bum when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling too soon.
Now, were they featured on this, or was this actually their song? I think they were featured, right?
Sure on the subject. You sure?
It was a feature.
You know we got your back like chiropractic.
So maybe that's not the same thing.
That's what. But that's why I said I don't know if to count it. But goddamn it, this they song.
I mean, it's almost like Aston Martin music. It's basically a Drake song.
Yeah, basically. But it's Rick Ross's. I never got that growing up. What's that Drake song? And then I looked it up on YouTube. Oh shit! What happened? John, this nigga disappeared. Yo, somebody called this nigga. Hold on. Jesus Christ. This nigga just disappeared. Left me here by myself. Anyways, like I was saying before he disappeared. He'll be back. All right, there we go. Now you're back.
I told you, remember?
All right. Hold on.
You forgot?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Yeah, I'm here. I didn't disappear. I can hear you the whole time while I'm collecting the thing. I'm like, this bull.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, I always thought like, why isn't this their song? Like, but now that I'm older, I get what it was. It's like it's like when Eminem gave the song, smack that,
Jay-Z.
all on the floor, smack that, give me some more, smack that. Oh, he gave that to Akon.
Yeah. That's the one you came up with? I thought you were going to go with Renegade because they gave Jay-Z that beat.
That's Akon. That's one of Akon's biggest songs. But he gave that
ain't bigger than Renegade, is it?
Nah, but he gave that to Akon. You going through? Okay. You going past my point, John. He gave that to Akon, and that was and that was M's song though. Like M came up with it. M did everything with it. That was his song. He said he wrote it for him. All this, and it was supposed to be his song, but Eminem just gave it to him. Just like I think this was Outkast. I think this was Outkast's song, but they just gave it to UGK. They said, "All right, okay." It's like a bone. It's like throwing them a bone. Like, all right, gonna do y'all thing. But I didn't even get to the best part in the song.
What, you playing the whole song?
I wanted to get to the beat drop.
Okay. To the altar. I know you ain't a pimp, but pimp, remember what I taught you. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey, keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Man, these girls are smart. 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part. Play your part.
Jones to choose it, lover never without a rubber. Never in the sheets like it on top of the cover. Money on the dresser, drive a compressor. Top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the for $40 in the club. Up the game, just gets no love.
That came out. I ain't gonna lie, that came out. I ain't gonna lie, that came out. That came out. A little bit came out. A little bit. High School Me came out. But we back though. All right. So y'all know I'm a music head. So thank you, John. That's good to open the stream up. Got some UGK Outkast playing. Never know that would happen.
Look at this dude in the chat.
Hey, that's this. We about to talk about it, man. All right. So
he can't let it go.
Yeah. We about to talk about it. Cause Evol got into it with John over some James Gunn stuff. And we got some James Gunn news to talk about. DC, the state of DC, really.
I'm still on the DC bandwagon. I have not hopped off yet.
There you go.
I'm still on.
There you go. Doomsday, early, thoughts. Very early thoughts. And we got some God of War news. So
God of War.
Yeah. We got some God of War news that should be really fucking hilarious, in my opinion. It should be really fucking hilarious. But starting off Unscripted Mass, 2 generation, 1 conversation. And the conversation today, the first conversation for our icebreaker segment is God of War. So, Dave Bautista has been officially cast as Kratos in the live action God of War.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
Dave Bautista. I like him as an actor, QG.
There we go.
I think before he sort of shrunk down, because like when these wrestlers stop wrestling, they kind of cycle off the steroids and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But usually when they're like, even I came from the era of the '80s. Like Vince McMahon loves his giants, he loves his muscle bound dudes. But even with on that supplement, Dave Bautista still had a unique physique. I mean? It just looked different. I mean?
Yes.
So I feel like that when he was that big and all, he looked extraordinary, if that makes sense. In other words, he didn't look like a normal person. Like he looked like somebody, oh yeah, that boy a wrestler. Or
oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So if he throw the Kratos paint on with that physique, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Like boy, a problem. Boy is a serious problem. Now that he's kind of like, at his regular, weight, I mean, hopefully he's the healthiest he's been, without being on stuff and not, taking bumps in the ring. I got to see some concept art. I like the name attached to it. You know what I mean? Like Dave Bautista is a big name. So I like the fact that his name is attached, because I know the other dude had a bicep tear, and I don't remember the guy's name. So he wasn't able to fulfill, the responsibilities of being Kratos. But I'm not going to poo-poo Dave Bautista being, cast. I'll wait to see how he does. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited for it.
I'm gonna go. What did the dude say from The Voice or the America's Got Talent? What the black dude said when he wasn't feeling something?
What do you say?
It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Look, bro.
You're not feeling Dave as a Kratos?
Fuck no. Like for bro. I understand it because it's Batista, so it's Dave Batista. Guardians of the Galaxy, over $1 billion franchise. You want to get a known person wrestling, and you want to get somebody known to bring other people into it, right? But this God of War, it didn't need that.
Sure.
Dude, I saw a fucking AI concept of Dave Bautista in it, and it gave him the all white, gave him the red around it. He looked just like, gave him all the God of War shit, and he looked fucking terrible. He looked out of place. And this is about to look out of place, dog. He doesn't have the face. He doesn't have it's not there. He's gonna have that beard, that gray beard, that Grushy beard, this eyes, this small head. Like I'm not with none of this.
QG. When you have that much facial hair, half of your face is hidden anyway. So it's basically no. I'm saying when you have a full beard, half of your face is hidden anyway.
Now, Batista.
That's why when people cut, listen. But when they cut their facial hair, people are like, oh, that's what you look like? You know what I mean? Or, oh, you look different. Because half of your face is missing when it's hidden behind facial hair. But, I mean, we know what Dave looks like, Dave Bautista. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think it's that much of a stretch for you to put, like, a fake beard and mustache on. And remember, Dave Bautista got to bring it as an actor. Now, that's the real question. Can he bring it as an actor? Because I think were they interviewing Ryan Hurst, or was Ryan Hurst the first Kratos?
He was the first one, then they said no to him because the bicep tear, I think. But
okay, so he couldn't do it because Ryan Hurst is more famous for being in Remember the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
But so the question is, can Dave Bautista act?
Hold on.
Can you?
Let's take it slow. Right. All right. Can he act? Yes. Does he have to look?
Okay.
Does he have the look of Kratos? No. He ain't got
He's bald and he's muscular.
No. You put a side to them niggas. It's kind of like the Rock situation, where it's like, which Dave is obviously a way better actor. I'm not even comparing him to acting, but I'm talking about the face.
Yeah.
Like it's
okay.
Why would they get Dave Bautista? It's just like, I hope he do good, but
okay.
To get Dave Bautista is whack. I just feel like seeing him on the screen because of his face. How do I explain this? That's not Kratos, dog. That ain't Kratos. That ain't Kratos.
You didn't finish your thought.
This is like,
finish your thought.
I said,
why is it whack? You said he's not Kratos. That's not
this is the Outer World Kratos story. I gotta look at it like that. That's not Kratos. That's not Kratos.
Okay, you're not being fair then. Well, okay, what if his acting blows away his look? Oh, sir? What if his acting blows away his look?
I'll give it credit and I'll like him.
I mean, because if you're concerned about him not being muscular enough, he can just...
I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about that fucking face. Like, that face, like... I'd seen the concept, bro, and I'm not with it. I ain't with it.
Qui-Gon.
I ain't with
He's gonna have a full beard. you're barely gonna recognize him.
I ain't with Dave Bautista as it. It can blow away minds and all this, but I ain't with it. I saw the concept. I'm cool, my nigga. I'm cool off Bautista being Kratos. But I did see a funny video though.
Oh god.
I did see a funny video. Let me see. This was the video. This was the video that I've seen. What's it at? It said when it said Kratos when Atreus. I said that right?
Atreus,
yeah, I'm tripping. Kratos when Atreus looks, nah, the nigga's about to trash me. Fuck you. Kratos when Atreus starts disobeying him and acting out. Look.
Rey Mysterio.
You think I'm playing?
That face got character. I don't know if you tripping.
I'm gonna rip your head off.
Oh man, he killed Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to play it.
Oh, he killed Rey Mysterio, man. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, that was funny. That was hilarious. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, but I ain't with it. I ain't with the face. I think they could have got somebody else. Dun, dun, dun. Bragging rights 2009. Yeah, Trico, you got it.
Nah, I think you nitpicking on this one. I don't really understand why, because Batista doesn't have a skinny face. Like, he's not like The Rock. Like, his face is wide. Like, and you just put a beard behind it?
Maybe I'm tripping, bro.
Who did you want to play Kratos? Who did you want to play Kratos?
I could have been the original dude that they chose. I would have been cool.
He
with
tore his bicep.
Get surgery, nigga. Toughen up. It's a tough job.
How long do you think? Do you think a bicep tear is like putting a Band-Aid on a scratch?
Nah. Put him on steroids. It'd be cool. But yeah, man. All right, Batista. Whatever, dog. I see how it works. It's an Amazon show, so hopefully it do good. Hopefully Batista. I already said he's a good actor. I'm not taking away from that. The stuff that I've seen him in, he has range. He's the best. He's the best. Well, I would say this about Batista though. If I'm comparing him to actors, he's like middle. He's in the like middle range. But I think people boost him up because he's the best wrestling actor. Which is...
So you don't think he's that good of an actor then? You just think he's the best wrestling actor?
Yeah, he's the best wrestling actor. I give him that. He's above everybody. It's not even close, really.
What has Batista ever headlined that was like a big movie? Like I remember he was in Stuber or Stauber, whatever.
He has none. It's just his roles is more range.
Okay, so to your point, he's been in kind of supporting roles.
Supporting roles,
right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that he's only a good supporting actor because of WWE?
No, I ain't saying that.
All right, so that nullified your point just now. Then you say he's only
face,
good.
Dog. I'm just talking about his face, bro. I'm just talking about his face throwing me off, bro.
How is that face throwing you off?
Because I seen the AI concept that was terrible.
Get the fake stuff out of your mind because it's fake, right? AI, artificial.
Nah, that nigga look just like him, dog.
Wait.
It looked like
artificial.
Nah, nigga. That looked like that's what they was doing. I ain't gonna cap. You
don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't know what they're gonna do. You're correct, but that could truly change his face. But if we just going off what the face is, nah, bro, it's a no for me, dog. But acting range.
Okay, describe Kratos. Describe Kratos' face then.
It's not Batista's. It's not Batista's.
That's not a description. That's not a description. Okay, if I don't know who Batista is, how would you describe Kratos? It's not Batista's. Okay, it's not Qui-Gon's face. It's not John Baptist's face. It's not Maverick's face. That's not a description.
His eyebrows aren't in line. His eyes not in line with his. Like it's just not there. It's just not there, bro.
No,
the ears are too big. Like it's the head is kind of the head is kind of small. Like it's just not there, bro.
Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear what this young man is saying?
It's just not there. It's just not there, bro. But his acting range, could make it better.
Okay.
I can't check the Discord right now, I can. But
Speedster said my brain.
That's how I felt when you gave Brand New Day a A. All right, but yeah, so yeah, so I don't know. That's my take on it. My take is it's just a face to me. But
your take was it's a bad casting. That's your take.
Look wise.
There's something in Hollywood called makeup.
It can make it up.
White body paint, red thing here.
That's why.
Beard.
That's why people put on makeup to make up for their flaws. I understand what makeup is, John.
All right, so you tell me Batista don't have a wide enough face to play a God of War? That's ridiculous.
I know, a small head, bro. It's a critique, but hey, dog, they could, cook it up. They can go crazy with it, and they can have, him really acting in this. Because I've seen more Batista movies than anybody probably in the chat, and probably including you. So, like I've watched his movies. I've seen his roles, and he's a really good actor, bro. But it's just
But according to you, it's only because of WWE, though, right?
no. I keep saying no to
Yes,
this, and you keep saying yes.
You
I
said
no
that.
last time.
That's the only why. You said that he only had a following because of he's with WWE. Did you not say that?
I mean, the WWE brings a new following towards him, but he's not just a good actor because of WWE. He's a good actor or mid-level actor if we compare him to all the actors. But if I'm talking WWE actors, he's the best actor out of that bunch, and that's not really saying much because WWE don't got good actors. And I'm not taking from him with saying that. It's just the truth. Dawn, dawn, dawn. Hey, I gotta get that God of War sound on the soundboard. That shit fire.
Oh, okay. Do you think you've seen more Batista movies than Tree?
Trico?
Yeah.
Nah, he's
I dare you to cat. Okay.
Nah, he's seen more. That nigga watch anything.
Hey, he in the industry.
Yeah,
he about that life.
Yeah, but certain shit I gotta just,
All right, see for yourself. That's fair.
Yeah,
you gotta see for yourself.
I gotta see for myself. Trico,
but that's a wild take about Batista, though. That's wild.
He don't look like him, dog, and
he don't.
He don't, bro. And if I'm going off that concept, no. Hell no.
Why are you going off of a fake concept art? You going off of come on,
that shit
dude.
Look real, bro. That shit look real as shit.
Boy.
That shit look like what they gonna put him in the makeup and they gonna look like that, and it just look way off. And I'm just looking at Batista as God of War, and I'm just like, Kratos, and I'm just like,
all right, no. whack take on your part, but I
think they could have, gave a more authentic, person, but it is what it is, bro. Batista, hope you do good with the role. Out of everything that I said, you might see this as a backhanded compliment or whatever the case may be, but hope you do good with the role, and I hope you act your ass off and you steal a show.
Ain't that crazy, Speed? His opinion is based on AI.
Okay, bro, AI is getting more realer and realer. Hey, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
AI was used for DC Supergirl, and they torched it, right? AI was used for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and nobody said anything. And it came out on the internet, too. It came out on the internet.
Was your opinion based on AI?
No. Nah, it wasn't really.
Okay, that's the difference.
It was a concept of it. It was a concept of it and what I truly think of this casting. Now, if I would have never seen the AI shit, and that was a slight at you, Speech, if you didn't catch it, if it went over your head. But and if I would have like take the AI concept out of my head, like Thanos style, but that ain't bad. But I seen it, and that was in my head. So now it's like, oh my god, I just can't unsee the shit, and I don't think this is a good idea, bro.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It's always personal. It's facts in between, but it's usually always personal. Welcome to YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna let you end this segment because we're gonna go for an hour. I can
tell. Bab watch the video. Keon, why won't you get my nigga? I can't go to Discord. How many times tell him this? All right. So, and that is that segment. Dun. I gotta get that.
I'm gonna give myself a W for that segment. I'm giving you an L for that segment.
I'll take an L. I'll take 100 L's. I'll take infinity L's. As long as I'm being honest and I'm speaking my truth. And bro, I seen that.
No, you're not speaking your truth because you're basing your truth on the concept art from AI. How is that true?
It looked real to me.
Okay, let's move on.
I think I can find it, bro. Hold on. I think I can find that concept, bro. It threw me the fuck off. Somebody put The Rock as God of War. Oh no, somebody put The Rock as Kratos. Now that would have been horrible. See, like this? Man, I don't even know who this actor is. Who is this? But whoever this is, my nigga, this who I wanted, bro. Did somebody look more like this? Somebody who look more like that. If you see on the screen.
Did you put it up?
Yeah. But I don't know. That's I'm tripping.
Still waiting for it.
But yeah. That's the look that I wanted. But instead we got Batista. So
That guy looks a little bit like Batista, except his head ain't as pointed
his head and his pointy.
as Batista's. He
In
looks
the
like Batista a
eyes.
little bit in the face.
In the eyes, in the kind of the eye area, but yeah, the head is definitely pointy. But
That's not too different from how Batista's going to look.
whatever, man. Like
Is that a real actor, or is that just a concept art that you came up with?
no, that's the actor.
What actor is that? Who? What actor?
That's the one that they wanted to play. Kratos.
What's
at first.
his name? What, sir? What's
You-
his name?
I said before this. I said before I pulled up the photo. This is the actor, but I don't know his name.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's the actor. But yeah, dog. Everybody got their own opinion. Hey, bro, it is what it is.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Oh, wow, incredible AI picture. That's who it was, bro. That's who it was. That's who they wanted to play Kratos. That was the nigga.
But you know what? Since this is two generations, one conversation, I blame my generation for creating AI because now your generation is just feeding off of it as if it's real. So I blame myself.
They put Triple H as Kratos. I think I'm down a rabbit hole.
Oh, Kratos! Triple H would have been perfect as Kratos. Triple H would have been perfect.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
People was talking about Triple H when he was still wrestling. When he first shaved, got the buzz cut. They was like, "Oh, this dude should be 4."
Oh, bro.
Dude,
And I think it's the name and the faces. It's
Triple H would be the perfect.
no, not with that
Norse-
flat ass head. Hell no.
Triple H has a round head. What are you talking about?
That shit flat. I'm talking about top of his shit.
Oh,
Top of
my
his shit
God.
flat, nigga, when he cut the hair off.
Triple H has a round, sir. We need to have a geometry lesson on
That
here.
shit is
Triple H does not have a flat head. I don't know. What's going on.
That shit flat.
I got a flat head in the back.
I ain't talking about it. Well, his head more like a box.
Okay, let's move on.
It is, dog. It is what
Triple
it
H
is.
has a box head? No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
And when he get mad, like scrimple up like some fucking wet laundry. The top of his shit. But yeah, that was the Kratos news.
You know what? This has been a very eventful Saturday, a very triumphant Saturday. I ain't never handed out this many L's in one Saturday.
Oh yeah, bro. I'll take the L. It is what it is, bro. It's not about W's and L's with me, bro. It's about conversations. And out of that conversation, I got what I got out of it. And I spoke the truth that needed to be said.
Okay, what did you get out of that conversation?
That AI concept looked trash. And if y'all run into it, if y'all watching this and y'all run into that AI concept of Batista, y'all will get what I'm saying. Look it up and you will understand what I'm saying. Look the shit up. Before you judge me, look it up. And then come from my understanding was like, no, this nigga ain't. Nah, I'm good on that. But let's get into some worse news. The state of DC.
Worse news.
The state of DC. So the state of DC is pretty tricky. John has his opinions. I have my opinions about James Gunn universe. But we just here to share our opinions with each other and see what we're gonna get out of it. Now, James Gunn live action DCU release schedule is 2025 Superman Peacemaker series. We got that out the way. It was good. Technically, by definition, the other the cartoon stuff wasn't with it, but it connected with it somehow. I don't know. But Superman Peacemaker connected and it was real. 2026 Supergirl came out, Lantern series, then Clayface. In 2027, Man of Tomorrow, The People versus Gorilla Grodd series. The People versus Gorilla Grodd series was officially announced by James Gunn August 21st. James Gunn said on his Twitter, The People versus Gorilla Grodd, the new show from DC Studios, is coming to HBO Max. Our first was this foray, I think foray.
Foray. Yeah, foray.
Foray into the true crime genre. Period. Right there. From the creators of American Vandal, whatever show that is, starring Skylar. Jizz, not Jizz. That's another word. Jizz.
Oh Lord!
I don't know how to say this woman's last name. I'm gonna call her Jizz.
Skylar. That's Jimmy Olsen. Jimmy Olsen is Skylar.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her Jizz. As Jimmy Olsen. So that is Jimmy Olsen. Wow, that's a crazy last name. I know he got bullied in school. Jimmy Tate Troy as Gorilla Grodd. Beck Bennett as Steve Lombard.
Right, he was in Superman.
Michaela Hoover as Cat Grant, and
she was in Superman.
And Wendell Pierce as Perry White.
They were all in Superman.
Additionally, I know Perry White, that was the black name. Additional cast includes Mary Holland, what is it? Eduardo, Franco, Dan, fuck these names. Dan, Aaron, along with Lanterns. This was one of the shows Peter and I pitched to Warner Brothers before we came on board with Tony and Dan at the helm. It's something truly special. Now, all these names, bro. Listen, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of these names. I don't give a shit about none of these names. But apparently, they're going to be in this show. And if y'all want to see an image of the face actors that's going to be in this, it's going to pop up in just a few seconds. I really don't give a shit about this series as much as I think I should. I did for a little minute because I did a video to it and I was like, maybe this is the picture right here of the actors I just all named. Y'all can look them up if y'all want to. A whole bunch of D-list actors.
Wendell Pierce is actually a pretty good actor. The guy that's playing Perry White.
Perry White, yeah, Perry White, cool. You know, everybody else cool. It's a no for me, dog. Just like I said for the last segment, we ain't gonna bring that up. But in my opinion, with this one, it could be interesting if they put in factors. I'm not gonna be a complete hater of DC like X-Files in the comment section. I'm going to actually give it like a honest critique and opinion about it when it comes out. And right now I am too. So my honest opinion about this is it could be interesting, right? I'm diving into it. You can bring villains into this. Hey, what the fuck you expect from me to have an opinion about Gorilla Grodd versus the People? What you expect? Well, first of all,
this
John,
is.
I'm gonna need you.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need you, and I say need. I mean need to turn that light down. Turn that light down a little bit. You look white.
You racist?
You look like Vin Diesel.
Why are you so racist?
Because I thought I was in a fucking Fast and Furious movie for a minute. I didn't know what was going on. I thought you was Dom Toretto. Anyways,
Jesus.
so
How it look now?
better.
All right.
You like your daddy's son.
Thank you.
All right. You still look white. I
Okay, first of all, you're lighter than I am.
not right now.
Yeah, Negro, I'm gonna let you live.
All right. 2 generations, 1 conversation. All right. So I'm gonna start saying that into that when we get into talking, just to say that segue into there. But yeah, like I said, it ain't shit for me. Like John, you said that's all you got, my nigga. Yeah, like I don't like what the fuck do I take from this? Like, all right, we could get okay. Let's dive deep. Hold on, maybe
Hold on.
Let's dive deep.
You said your honest opinion is it could be good. That's nothing. It could be bad.
I know,
nothing.
man. But all right, let's dive deeper into it. Maybe I'm not giving them all.
All right.
Let's hold on. Let's try to dive deeper. All right, so we could get so it's Gorilla Grodd versus the people. So the people is probably gonna, the court justice system. I don't know. People gonna be like trying to revolt against Gorilla Grodd. like this.
He's already in jail.
I'm trying to listen to him. What are we doing here, my nigga?
There we go. That's the real Qui-Gon right there. What are we doing? What is DC? Dude, you announced that. Okay, listen to this. You make these announcements while the crosstown rivals are doing big things. Big change. Anyway,
yeah,
they just made a $2 billion movie in less than a month. And you're talking about Jimmy Olsen and Gorilla Grodd. That's your response? And we know what's happening at the end of the year. Avengers Doomsday. People are creaming over the special look trailer from Vision Quest. I'm sorry, I'm messing my words. From D23. Why is this your response? Okay, dude. The timing of the announcement is god awful. This is just bad business, dude. Even if it's a good show, all right, it's bad business.
Oh.
Okay, so we've got Marvel coming out. Marvel did a $2 billion movie. We've got Avengers Doomsday that might make $3 billion.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do at DC? We're going to do the people versus Gorilla Grodd. What?
And also, John, you put it next to, because this is all strategic. This is business. They don't do things for no reason. They put this news out there for this casting, and randomly when X-Men announces their casting.
We got an X-Men cast and the people versus Gorilla Grodd cast. I wonder where the audience is going to go.
Hey, some DC fans freaking out over this, bro. They like, this is interesting.
No, they're not. No, because I'm a DC fan and this is trash. I like DC. This is garbage. To put this out now, trash.
You're not a James Gunn DC fan.
Yes, I am.
Then why ain't you loving this?
Did you not hear the word trash come out of my... It's trash.
Nah, it's trash.
Listen. If Derrick Rose was my favorite player and he scored 4 points in 48 minutes, he had a trash performance. I can say Derrick Rose is trash in that game, right?
Yes.
Okay, we got an X-Men cast announcement. What does DC come up with? The people versus Gorilla Grodd cast announcement. Trash.
That's the soundbite. Trash. Yeah, but
trash.
Yeah, but I don't care about this. I'm gonna try to stick with DC with this. So sticking with only talking about DC, skip what MCU got going on. Let's get this shit together.
Okay.
That's why I named this video State of DC. Because the state of DC is Superman, and that's it for me personally. Superman is what started this shit off, and that's what I'm still invested with. I'm only invested with Superman and Man of Tomorrow, bro. Because James Gunn did the Superman product. He got us all hyped up. And you know what? He did good.
Who was hyped for him? You were hyped for Superman?
Yeah, the trailer was really good. He hyped us up. He went online beforehand of that. If you was really in tune with DC, you in tune with it. He was hyping everything up. I was hyped for Superman.
Okay. That makes one of us.
All right, you want to hype for Superman? I was though, and it turned out to be a pretty good movie. And
Yeah.
I liked it. And now we in the state of what's next. And I feel like I've been asking that for a while. It's been a year, and I still question what's next. Now this Lantern series is out, so we got to see what's going on with this. But I skipped over Supergirl, if y'all noticed, because that was just man. that was just man. That was like a Yeah, we did our spoiler review on Supergirl already. If you want to check that out, you can check that out. I think it was the best spoiler review on YouTube in a short amount of time. I would say that Supergirl to kind of midway point of the state of DC was fucking horrible. It was horrible, and now we trying to get over that with Lanterns. And this is my problem with Lanterns, John. I know you more optimistic about the Lantern show than me. And you want to see where it ends and where it goes because you're intrigued more.
It started strong. It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's a mystery. I gave the first episode a B-. It was still okay. B- means all right. You did good enough to pass.
I gave it a C+.
Yeah, so good enough to pass for you too. So it wasn't great, wasn't amazing. It was all right. All right, let me see what you got next. Now
it's a mystery. Yeah, like, but how hype are you gonna get for a mystery?
My problem with the show is now. This is the problem I got with the show. It's an Ozark show, and they got the Ozark.
What if I never saw Ozark? What does that mean?
What shows have you watched? Have you saw Westworld? You haven't seen Westworld. Have you? Really. Yeah. Have you?
But this is a problem. I don't want you to use proper nouns. I want you to describe to me what your problem with this show is without using any other references. Did you see this show? Did you see that show? Do you know what this person looked like on December 31st? No. What is bad that you don't like about the show?
The fact that it's aliens going on in the world. It's all. If you would just put aliens in the world right now, right? And just say we had lanterns, right? And you made a show about the lanterns trying to figure the shit out, correct?
Okay.
And you could throw it in fucking Kansas City if you want to. And which they doing it somewhere else, I forgot. But I just put that as there to say that basically. My point is this. It's boring. It should not be boring. It should not be a boring show, or I should say a dull show. If it has lanterns in it, and it's with aliens that we don't know of, but we got to figure out. It should be more going on. Like, we talked about it, and somebody said the pacing was really good.
Yes.
And I was like, no. When I watched the show, I was like, when is this shit over? And I had in my mind, like if y'all watch the reaction, I'm watching, I'm like, all right, see where this shit going. 30 minutes into the show. I can't lie. I'm bored. Like, where the fuck is this story going? And then it got to the end, which I was like, okay, that was a good scene at the end. But I was like, was the ride worth it for this episode? So like, it was alright. So now we're going to the next episode. But to me, it's a Lantern show. It should feel more than that. I should be impacting more. Some shit should be going on. And I don't want to be one of the niggas that be like, I need green. I need the nigga flying in the sky. I need this, that going on.
That's basically what you're saying without saying it. You're basically saying that same thing without saying it.
I don't want to be one of them niggas, bro. Because I'm going to get called
you are one
a
of
comic
them
book.
Words. You are.
But I'm going to get called a comic book trash nigga. I'm going to get called not wanting to see. So I don't like, but.
All right, hold up.
I guess I got to be that nigga.
Wait. When James Gunn first announced this show, what did he say the show was going to be like? He told us 3 years ago what it was going to be like. He said it's a terrestrial-based show about two lanterns investigating a mystery that kicks off the combined story of gods and monsters. He said that. He said it's more like True Detective. He told us that from the beginning. I don't know why you were expecting anything else other than what he said. I don't get it.
Oh no.
He told you there's going to be about.
No. I'm not expecting really well. This premise is terrible. I'm sorry.
A mystery is terrible?
This should have never been on the storyboard. This show shouldn't be out. This show shouldn't be coming out. If I'm keeping this stack. This show shouldn't be coming out. It's not interesting. I look back at the trailer and I was like, man, knowing Sinestro gonna be in it, I want to see how far they go. But I'm like, you show Sinestro.
So you wanted Sinestro in the first episode?
No, I'm like, you show Sinestro in the trailer, and I'm like, man. So I already know Sinestro gonna be in it. I feel like they showed the whole thing in the trailer.
You do?
Yes, Sinestro gonna be. I know the story.
Okay, what's the story with Sinestro?
The aliens was put in the world. Was put on the. Now I'm just talking about the story with the show. They're trying to figure out the aliens. From the trailer, you could figure that shit out. They showed the alien talking to the motherfucker changing. People are different in this world. We already knew that. So now when it comes with the show, I'm not surprised. I'm not intrigued. Nothing.
The show is not about. The show is not about aliens. That's not what the show is about. Why did Hal Jordan fly off after Jon Stewart gave him the message? There's hail in Rushville, Nebraska. Why did Hal Jordan fly off?
Because he knew that they were being what's the word I can say? It was aliens. It was aliens in the world. That's why. Some aliens over there.
So wait. So you think he only flew there because there were aliens there?
Yeah, they're invading.
No. So did you watch that? No. When he flew there, what happened when he went there? What happened in Rushville, Nebraska?
That was the football thing, right? That's when they was all.
What happened at the football field? What happened?
Everybody got shot. Niggas got shot.
Yes. There's violence. They're not good alien activities. Of course, there are already aliens on Earth. Superman's on Earth.
No, but
there are already aliens here.
Yes, but
he flew there because something terrible happened.
Yes, it's an invasion.
So it's not this. Oh, because they were aliens. No,
I just said
tragedy is going on.
I just said there was invading. They're invading them. This is what this show is about.
You just said that.
No, I did it. You can rewind the tape. I said it, but we ain't gonna argue that. What I'm saying is, it's a show about aliens that are invading, and I feel like it should be more going on with the show, but we're gonna get more of that going on other than episode 1. I'm just giving my opinion about right now, but it's just fucking boring, and I can't.
I'm just trying to figure out if you know what the episode is about.
I know what the episode is about. I just said what the episode was about.
You didn't mention the fact that Hal Jordan is trying to train Jon Stewart on being a Green Lantern. You didn't say that once.
Yeah, and I'm not feeling that. But I'm telling you what the episode
was. So you're telling me the two people that had the most screen time, you weren't feeling their banter back and forth, Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre?
I felt Aaron Pierre as an actor, yes. I felt him as Jon Stewart, embodying Jon Stewart. But as them going back and forth, it was a couple good jokes in there, a couple good banters in there. But I didn't feel anything. I liked when Hal said at the end to he got the alien in that room, and that was a good scene. But I'm just telling you the pacing of the show, like, ain't no way this shit can keep up like this. And by the end of the show, people gonna say this was like, man, this was really worth it. I don't think it will. I don't think by the end of the show this will be worth it. And it's all James. You know what? I gotta be bluntly honest. And I didn't want to do this, but it's all James Gunn's fault. This whole
good show.
This whole little shit that he's setting up, this is terrible. we get into the nitty gritty of it. This is terrible. We getting a Gorilla Garage show. We getting the Lanterns about.
Now you veering off from different projects.
A Lantern show. I brought up the Gorilla Garage shit because it's kind of like this. We getting a Lantern show that don't feel like a Lantern show. If you were to like if you were to pluck me from fucking, and I get it, you gonna if butts was the thing, then we all have butt. But if you were to,
I never said that.
If you were to plant me, I know your lingo. If you were to plant me from or pick me from somewhere, I don't know, when I was younger, when I watched Lanterns, then you fucking plot me right here and then say this is a Lantern show, and I watch this shit, I'm like, where's the? Yeah, I see he got the ring, but like it ain't much going on in it. Like, where's the? The activity. What's happening? Why am I looking at dialogue from Jon Stewart talking to this lady, and now he's smashing the lady, lighting a cigarette for her? What is happening? I'm not okay, and I don't think this is okay. But all that being said, nah.
Okay, so far you haven't said anything. For me. All you've said is there's no green in the trailer. This is the equivalent of what you said. There's no flying off of Earth. There's no action. There's no adventure. There's no Green Lantern. That's basically what you're saying. So basically, you're saying everything that people are going to accuse you of. Right. You're saying it doesn't feel like Green Lantern because you didn't see any magical stuff pop up out of the air when he pointed his ring at the camera.
I didn't say that.
Right? That's basically what you're saying without saying.
I didn't say that because I don't want to be looked at as one of those guys, bro. I ain't say that. I'm not saying that.
You're saying that. You're saying the same thing those guys would say. Yes, you are saying it.
I ain't saying
you
that.
Said it's boring. You said you like Aaron Pierre's acting. You didn't even mention Kyle Chandler, who almost carried the entire episode. You didn't say anything about Kyle Chandler.
I don't care about Kyle Chandler. I didn't care about his character.
So the one person, oh my God, this is funny. So you didn't care about the one person that has caused an uproar by the last frame of the episode. So you're the one person that didn't care about Hal Jordan.
I didn't care about him because he was a piece of shit throughout the episode. So that's why I didn't give a shit about him.
Okay, maybe the show just isn't your speed. Maybe that's why. I don't.
I know the writer. The writer's Ozark, and I get the Ozark slow storytelling building that he's going on, but it's not working with the show. And by the end of the show, you gave the startup a C+. This is gonna be a C+ show for you by the end of it. I can tell.
Oh, are you predicting now?
Yeah, I'm predicting. Yeah, this is gonna be a C+ show for you. By the end of this show, you're gonna give it a C+.
Nasty work on your part because this was a good episode. First of all, the Green Lantern report. I know. C+ isn't a bad grade. That's 78 or 79 out of 100.
Okay, I said the season's gonna be a C+ for you.
Because of one episode?
What's wrong with that?
Because of one episode? It was good. Wait. Is the season 1 episode or 8 episodes?
You just said 8. You just said it was good. You said a C+ is good.
So I'm gonna go back to my premise. If Derrick Rose scores 4 points on one night, should I just say, the whole season, or are you gonna be having a terrible season because it is one bad game you had? Is this whole season gonna be 4 points? That's what he's gonna average the whole season?
No, obviously not.
Oh, no. What do you mean, obviously? Stop. What do you mean, obviously? He scored 4 buckets.
If he scored 4 buckets that game, I could say, hey, predicting-wise, he going to have a terrible season. If he start the season like that, maybe he going to have a bad season.
So you're going to say that so he's going to average 4 the entire season because the very first game he had a bad game. That's what you're saying?
If he came in, if he came in as a rookie and I've never seen his game.
No, Derrick Rose in his prime. No, Derrick Rose just had an off night. He had 4 points. So you're going to say that he's going to have a terrible season where he averages 4 points a night?
Now, listen to what he's saying, y'all. Green Lanterns is a show we just now watching. It's our first time seeing Green Lantern. We've seen Derrick Rose already. We know Derrick Rose talent. Now, if I would have seen, see
how you can't even follow the allegory. See how you can't even follow the allegory.
That went over your head. That's what that did.
No, you're not following. You're not following.
So I hit a point, and then you say I'm not following now. Oh, I get
You're
it.
definitely not following.
Yeah,
you said we've already seen Derrick Rose's talent, right? Then you say that? You said we know what real life is going on. I'm talking about your trash premise That the entire season is going to be a C plus because the first episode is a C plus. Did you not say that?
This is our first time watching this show.
Yeah.
I'm going off of what they're giving me. I can't go off of nothing else. And so far, what they've given me, right? Now, I think I like more shit than you when it comes to this type of shit. I give a grace to, and I feel like you're harder on. So that's why I went a grade below, because I feel like I might give it a B minus by the end of it. I think you probably gonna give it a lower grade than me.
I don't care about the end of the series. I care about episode by episode. I'm not going. When I gave my grade, I didn't say, you know what, this is probably going to be for the end. So basically, you're saying that this episode is going to be the pace for every single episode. That's what you're saying with that statement.
Yes.
That's a trash take. That's a man. You
episode.
You tallying up L's like our buddy was earlier. You tallying L's on this stream.
So it's a loss. You're giving me a loss for saying that every episode is about to have the same pacing as the first episode.
That's a garbage take.
Did you think this episode had good pacing?
Yes.
Okay, so what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that take? If you think it had good pacing, shouldn't it have this pacing for the rest of the episodes?
That's not what the discussion is about. Nice try, but that's not what the discussion is about. No, because you tried to veer off. No, I had to rope you back in. No, I had to rope you back in.
Okay, all right.
You said that every episode was going to have the same pace as this one, which is absurd. Absurd.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going off what your own opinion is. And by using your own opinion, this sounds ridiculous that you would give me a loss for that take.
Okay, the take that the entire season is going to be a C plus because the first episode is a C plus, that's a garbage take. That's an L for you.
No. I'm just saying I think that's going to be your prediction. That ain't my prediction. I think that's going to be what you think of this series by the end of it. I don't think they're going to give you that much time. I think you're looking into it too much, man.
I am? I'm responding. I haven't even given my take on the episode yet.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Go give your take.
What am I looking too deep into? First, okay, you talk about the pacing of the episode, okay? Lantern started here, right? I'm going by the box. Mm-hmm. And it ended up here. That's the way the show went. Started kind of slow, then it got more interesting, and then it crescendoed at the football stadium. That's good pacing. If you accelerate, if you elevate, that's good. If you build the suspense to the end of the episode, that's good pacing. That's good.
It's more like
the majority of the episode, as I alluded to earlier, was Hal Jordan instructing Jon Stewart on how to be a Green Lantern. He's not instructing Jon Stewart on how to be a Marine or how to just be in the regular military. No, you need to learn a whole new mindset of being a Green Lantern because the Green Lantern Corps is a military establishment established by the Guardians of the Universe. Almost said the Guardians of the Galaxy. The Guardians of the Universe, excuse me. And Oa, he got to learn a whole new set of things. He asked him when he sent the car over the edge. He said, "What did you use?" Because he left the ring on the dashboard for him. He just dove out the car.
Yeah.
And Jon Stewart was almost embarrassed. He said, "Bubble wrap." So you see how he's not there yet with his imagination, with his willpower. All he did was create bubble wrap. So the show is doing. What do you say, kiddo?
I said they could have showed the bubble wrap scene, a little scene to start it off at least.
All right, but him telling you is good enough, though. For me, is good enough.
Okay.
So we see that Jon Stewart still doesn't have it all yet. He doesn't really know how to even use the ring. He doesn't know how to implement his imagination for something worthwhile. Because Hal Jordan could have just said, "Okay, why don't you just create a bubble and just fly over to the taco stand?" He come walking up he walked 3 miles instead of flying with the ring. So Jon Stewart is in the process of learning how to be a Green Lantern. That was the meat of this episode. Jon Stewart being trained, because when you get into the military, the drill sergeants are going to treat you like Hal Jordan is treating Aaron Pierre. You got to forget everything you've already learned, and they got to put new stuff in. That's why whenever we look at a movie with like drill sergeant and basic training, the drill sergeant is just destroying these dudes, just grinding them to bits. Like every little thing you do is a problem. I'm yelling at you for this. Because when you're on the battlefield, you can't be lackadaisical. You can't cough. Like if you're at a standoff, because you're going to give away your position. You're going to get your whole team wiped out. So I gotta force you out of this way of thinking. Go ahead.
Okay, what percentage of the show you would say that it was that? It was about Jon Stewart and Hal teaching John. How much percentage would you
I'll say a
of
good
the episode?
I'll say a good probably 45 to 50% of the episode was about Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre.
What was the rest of the 50%?
We saw that.
Right?
Well, he met the sheriff. Jon Stewart.
Which I don't give a shit about. I don't care about the sheriff's story.
It's the first. Okay. She doesn't have a story yet. What are you talking about?
Okay,
she's just an obstacle.
Episode. As of right now, I don't care.
Who cares? It's only the first episode. She's just an obstacle in the first episode.
All right.
That's all she is. Don't nobody care about the sheriff.
And she
at
being,
the end of the episode,
mean to him and shit. I don't care.
At the end of the episode, was she mean to Aaron Pierre? 10 years later? No. So obviously there's growth. This whole town has grown from the beginning of the episode to the end. The town has grown.
We don't know that. They didn't show the town.
So
they only
anyway,
showed one woman. They only showed one woman in the car and him get out. So you going off one sheriff?
Was the town the same? Was the town the same?
We don't know that. We haven't seen it. We only seen the car.
What we saw.
We don't know
from the
anything.
End of the episode. From the end of the episode, was the town the same as at the beginning of the episode?
It was snowing, nigga. That's it. They didn't show anybody.
What did Aaron Pierre drive past to get to the football stadium?
I don't know. It was like it was black. It was dark, nigga. I couldn't see shit.
That whole ranch was gone. It was covered in snow. The ranch was gone.
I was all snow.
And so she said only the groundskeeper. I almost said groundskeeper. She said only the groundskeeper has seen this. Now she's the sheriff. In the beginning of the episode, what would she have done? Would she have called a Green Lantern?
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, but it's her. It's her.
Would she have called a Green Lantern at the beginning of the episode? Would she have called a Green Lantern?
She changed.
Right. So
that mean the whole town changed?
I'm just saying that because the ranch isn't there.
That's a bullshit.
That's a wealthy, sir. That was a wealthy person that owned that ranch. Was it not a wealthy person that owned the ranch? Did a wealthy person own the ranch or not?
Yeah.
So if that's gone, that means the town has changed from 10 years ago, right?
I mean, yeah, it changes. Changes gonna happen from now. In 10 years, we gonna change.
So is the sheriff of a police station or a precinct or a district? Is she the lowest police officer on the totem pole, or is she the highest police officer on the totem pole?
The highest.
So if the highest person on the totem pole has changed their ways about the Green Lanterns, doesn't that mean the rest of the team will be also kind of changing as well? Because now, if they say, "Hey, sheriff, whatever your name is," she wasn't even that person.
Maybe. Yes.
I saw blah blah blah. Won't you probably go, "Okay, just chill."
Maybe. Yes.
Just relax.
Yes.
So the complexion of the sheriff's department has changed in one episode, right?
Maybe.
There's no maybe about it. Has she changed?
We don't know that.
Has she, sir?
Yes.
Has she changed from the beginning of the episode?
We don't know about the people change order though.
Okay. Yeah. If you change and you run a company, your company's going to change.
Maybe.
There's no maybe about it.
Change. Yeah, you don't know. So hey, if they show in the next episode that some of them police officers, they go to the future because they jump in time and past. And when I watched the Lanterns, because they do a post show and you joined in there, but me and Keon was watching it. They jumping from time to time, so they're gonna be jumping from year to year. But with I don't the 50% of it, like the John and the Hal combination, I was okay with. I didn't hate it. I didn't feel anything, but I was okay with it. And I don't got to feel it to say that it's good. Some things are just there and you can acknowledge it for being good, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I moved on to the other 50% of the show's about, and you get these side characters, obviously side characters have to get built throughout episodes. And I acknowledge that. But majority of them got to get built through episodes for you to care about, and they're giving them screen time because they're going to have a further plot in episode 5 or episode 6, or one of them might die, or this might happen. Jon Stewart is fucking on somebody girl, which is crazy to me, but he didn't know. So yeah, he didn't know. So that's a whole nother thing, another subject. him lighting a cigarette for the bitch fucking her. I don't know if John would do that in the comics. I don't know. I ain't gonna be that type of nitpick
I'm taking
person.
comics out of this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be that type of nitpick person. But I like the type of jokes that they were telling, and I like the Hal jokes that he was telling, like when he gave him the ring at the bar, and he was like, "Man, I thought you was gonna jump in," like that chuckle, because he really thought he was gonna jump in, and I'm thinking in my head like, "Nah, Hal, you're an asshole." Like some people, and I think you're a part of that line. I don't know or not, but if you're saying that Hal is like, "Oh man, he's putting him through this like a sergeant type of stuff that you were talking about, right, bro?" It was sometimes in the episode, and I'm just like, bro, you're just being an asshole. Like when he left when he left and then tell him the check on you. The fuck you mean to check on me, nigga? Like you ordered these tacos at this stand, nigga. You pay for it, nigga. How you gonna leave by showing me? Oh nah. You don't pay for this shit. You let your other nigga pay for it. It's like some rookie hazing he got going on. But I don't compare it to that because I don't think it's that, because I think he's just lost. I think because by the end of the episode, and I'm using context, by the end of the episode, he feels a type of way about when the last dude that he was interviewing, the little alien, he was saying the words on the blackest night, the blah, blah, blah. I don't know that shit, but you know the saying, the lantern shit. And he felt some type of way, like, don't you say that. I took that as originally, that's my code. Don't you say that shit. That's like you saying some Chicago shit. I'm like, hold on, John, that's Chicago shit. Just calm down, my nigga. But I took that as that. But I think when we had the conversation about it, somebody said, yo, hold on, maybe how he don't feel them type of ethics about it, or belief in he lost faith in maybe the Blackest Night and the whole Lantern Corps shit, because maybe he did something and now he's being looked at as to be replaced, because that's why that white woman showed up with the meeting with Jon Stewart. So I'm following the story, bro. But when it comes to Hal, I think Hal, in my opinion, he feels whack to me. But I feel like they doing it on purpose to make you like understand like he's at his low point, but it's a reasoning that they gonna bring in there why he's like this now. What did he do? Mm-hmm. What came to this point for him being like this? And that would make me more interested in the series. If they get to that point and Jon Stewart realized what he did and John calls him out on his bullshit, but by the end of it, you know, he dies, which we already know, which, you know, I don't, with the death, the death scene threw me off only because they hit me with that trash music. DC got to do something about this music, my nigga. Like, I don't know what's up with this. Like, it seemed like every time some shit happened, some lazy, you know, I like country music, but some country music ain't supposed to be with certain shit, or pop rock music. It ain't supposed to be here, my nigga. Some somber music, some indie music, some shit you should leave alone, and certain shit you should put in certain shit. So listen, I gave it a B- because I thought it was a cool episode, but I have critiques with it, and I have positives with it. My critiques are the pacing is the pacing. You like the pacing? Me personally, I didn't. I just didn't. It almost, and I was up, John. I was up watching it. I was live action, but then when it got to 30 minutes, for some reason, I just got bored. I was just like, all right, where are we going next with this? All right. It took some time, but we got there. It took some time, but we got, and that's Ozark. That's the Ozark.
So what
pacing.
part did you get bored of? What was going on in the episode where you were like, oh, this is boring?
I think it's slow when it slowed down. Like,
no, that wasn't the question. I said, what was happening in the episode?
I think when they introduced the ranch scene, but it was like a little bit before that. It was after the fight scene where Jon Stewart had fucked the girl, and it was after that scene.
Well, then it went to the courtroom.
Yeah, it was the courtroom, Yeah, all that little section in there. I was just like, all right. I was just trying to feel some interest into this. Like, how can I feel interested into this, and what characters I can feel interested in? And it just wasn't hitting me.
Okay,
bro.
so they introduced a new character in the courtroom scene. Who was the new character?
The husband of
Right.
the sheriff.
He was introduced as the court appointed attorney, right? He said, "I'll take your case for you," right? So he says, "Yeah, I happen to be the sheriff's husband." So now we have conflict between two side characters, as you mentioned, right? The sheriff that's been stonewalling Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart the whole episode, and now her husband is defending the two guys that she's been stonewalling the entire episode. So now we have conflict here. We have conflicts of interest, correct? So he says, "Yes, I." What'd you say?
I was gonna say I didn't really care about it. Like
No, it's not about you caring. Is where you paying attention? Is like, do you understand these things are happening?
I understand, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I don't care either. Like the first time he introduced him, he's a side character. No one cares. So now the show's responsibility is to make us find out how essential. Right, they have to make you find out how essential they are to the plot. Maybe it won't be in the first episode. Maybe it'll be later in the season. Maybe it'll be in the finale.
I agree.
This way, when they do something, you won't go, "Oh, where'd this dude come from?"
Yes.
They introduced him in the first episode.
I agree.
So it don't matter if you care. It's like I hear people talk about One Piece. Like, "Oh, I don't care about this dog." I don't know if the dog comes back. I don't watch it One Piece. But if the dog does something later on in One Piece, you've already been established with this dog. Again, I have never seen One Piece. I'm only going off what other people have said.
Mm-hmm.
So back to the side characters. We know the sheriff's going to be around because she's there 10 years later, same town, right? We don't know what her husband has done. All we know is that his father-in-law is no longer at the ranch. So that means her father is gone, right?
Yeah.
Right? So, and again, the guy that was like cooking the meat, and he said, "You never eat off another man's grill," kind of insinuating, you boned my wife, and I found out about it.
I liked it.
He worked for a bigger person. He's the one that said, "Yeah, I signed all these NDAs. I can't even tell you who it is." So, who is this other person? This is how you build intrigue. It don't matter if you care or not. Where are we going with the show? Okay, so how important is this guy that the sheriff's husband's? I can't even put it all together. Like, who is this powerful guy that got Hal Jordan to interrogate the alien? Because the sheriff was like, "Absolutely not." The judge was like, "Absolutely not. Don't even leave the city because you're basically on bail." But the rich guy said, "Go ahead and talk to him at 9 a.m." That's why when he arrived, the sheriff was like, "We said 9." He's like, "Yeah, I wanted to get here earlier."
Mm-hmm.
So somebody's pulling strings in this town. Do we care about this guy? No, but he's essential to the plot. He's essential to the pacing of the episode. Because he's the reason, the rich guy, whoever he is, he's the reason we get the best scene in the episode. He's responsible for that. This would not have happened, the interrogation scene, without this rich guy that we don't know or care about. So obviously he's kind of important.
Yeah, he is. I agree. It's just, like I said, the pacing threw me off to the episode. It wasn't like, this is the intro to an episode. Sometimes I expect like intros to be the first episode to hit. Like, if you want somebody to come back again and seem like I gotta watch the next episode, you gotta hit. Like, it gotta be, in my opinion, like A- or a B+. But it can start low. But from the great TV shows that I watch, it always start hard. You always start with that. Okay.
Okay, so you're comparing. So you're comparing the Lanterns to Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad already?
No, I'm just comparing it to good TV. Well, bro, if I'm really being honest with you, I expect out of HBO Lantern show, a HBO Lantern show that usually HBO has quality shows when it come to this, and this feels like a quality show. I've seen the show Westworld, and it's literally Lanterns with Westworld. That's what it is. That's what the concept is. And I'm gonna let it cook. I'm gonna let it simmer. But I just think I'm not down with the whole them being in the country vibe and them not starting. And I am cool with John starting to learn learning the lanterns, learning the everything that he got to do with it. I just need more, and I'm wishing for more towards the future. I hope it's good because I know they fight later, so it should be good.
So you're biased that it's in a small town called Rushville, Nebraska.
I think it'd be cooler but that's just nitpicking. Like, I think it'd be cooler if it was like in like a city or like a, I don't know, a bigger city. It just feels like maybe that's the board that's coming out. I don't know if that's even possible of a board to come out when you got a country style fucking show, and it just feels like, all right, what's next?
Well, first of all, if an alien goes to New York City and does this, it's going to be a million eyes on him, people with cell phones. In a small town where nobody wants to be bothered, they just want to go about their everyday lives.
That's why I said it's a nitpick.
That's the perfect setting. That's a perfect setting for an alien invasion, a small town where people mind their business.
That's why I said it's a nitpick. I personally don't, like I said, like the pacing. The side characters got to build on me. The sheriff lady, I don't give a fuck about her. It's gonna have to build on me right now. I feel only for Jon Stewart's character, and if the show writers, I'm pretty sure, ask me that, and I'll say I feel for Jon Stewart, they'll be like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, Jon Stewart is who you're supposed to feel for. This show is about Jon Stewart. So if that's the goal, just to feel for Jon Stewart throughout this whole show and fuck everybody else, I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. As long as at the end of the show, I'll be like, Jon Stewart carried this show. But you need these side characters to kind of hit. Because if the side characters ain't hidden or something like that, then the show is going to be whatever. But this is the state of DC. So John Bapp, C+, me, B-. We can move on. We talked about the garage shit, the news. Oh, well, you could talk about it. What do you feel about it? Because I already said my piece. I don't really.
No one asked for the show. It's like, why would you just pluck a supervillain of Gorilla Grodd's magnitude and just throw him into the DCU this early? When so far, the only supervillain we have is Lex Luthor. Yeah. Like, why are we just randomly, why is Gorilla Grodd already under arrest? That's dumb to me. I'm sorry, that's stupid. And of course, you could say, well, they're going to explore who arrested him in the first place and the fact he's from Gorilla City. Why not just make a Gorilla City show if you're that confident? Or have a Flash show, but maybe they don't want to do that because there's already been 2 Flash shows. But why Gorilla Grodd? Why? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't truly understand it. I don't understand a lot of shit this nigga does.
No, I'm going to tell you this. Now, if I was in that boardroom and they said Gorilla Grodd, I said no. That my vote would be no for this show going forward. No. Come up with something else.
Yeah, like if you were to pitch the lantern shit to me, I was like, okay, it sounds interesting. I'll say, yeah.
It's like the lantern.
Yeah.
This one is Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, it's just like what the lantern show sound good to me. I would say, yeah, go ahead, do it. Green light. Like I don't want to get on lanterns as much, but Cal being Hal, not that. I would have preferred a younger Hal with John, and I just but they said they're gonna maybe restart Hal, and they going with that story. So if they going upon that line, then I'm cool with it. But because they want to tell a story but what is gonna be that other Hal name? I'm just not thinking about it.
Wait, what? The other Hal?
Because they like reboot now. Remember? Okay, all right. Spoiler alert. Spoilers. But Evol said some shit like that. Like they doing like they getting rid of this Hal and they gonna have like a new Hal.
No, he said they could do that. He said because of how it plays out in the comic. He was just giving us what happened in the comics. Like Hal Jordan was tired of the Green Lanterns. He's kind of like what they call that, burned out. You know what I mean? He's at his job. Yeah. He just wasn't feeling fulfilled. So the ring passed to Jon Stewart. Hal died. And then Hal was reborn. So he says they could go that route. He didn't say they definitely are.
Yeah. But yeah, Hal is I just like, if you were to tell me as a kid, like, what would you want as a like a Lantern's first show? Well, I'm not. I will want Kilowog in it. I won't want Jon Stewart in it. I know Kilowog taught Hal, but I would have had Kilowog maybe teach John.
No, Sinestro taught Hal. Kilowog did not teach Hal.
So who the fuck is that? Hey, somebody said that to me, so that was a complete false. But
No, Sinestro trained Hal Jordan.
Kilowog, who did Kilowog teach?
They're not really important.
But yeah, regardless of the point, that don't take from anything. I would have Kilowog still teaching somebody because I like the way his training was. But this just this DC universe feels a bore. It feels like meh. You got Superman going on over here. You got the Lantern show going on over here, which we're gonna see what the fuck happens with it. But so far, it's fucking Westworld and Lanterns. Then you have fucking Gorilla Grodd show coming out versus the people that he in jail. Hal dead. Like,
was that Hal?
We don't know. We don't know if that was Hal, but we just going with what we see.
Right, because he asked Jon Stewart during the interrogation. He said, "How many alien species are there that you know of that can pass for human?" He said, 14. 14 aliens can shapeshift and become, and you can't even read them on an MRI or an X-ray. So we don't know.
Maybe that's not Hal.
And what did Jon Stewart look for when he saw him dead? He didn't go, "Oh, how?" He said, "Where's the ring?"
But hold on.
Where that ring at?
But hold on, John. What if that wasn't? Hold on. Let me cook. What if from the first beginning of this whole season, that wasn't Hal?
What if?
This is not Hal. This is not Hal the entire time. Because the Lantern, the memory, I don't know how the fuck they did it. I don't know if the comics, that's the correct way of doing it, of showing like a conscious version of him, like saved in his memory to his ring. I don't know how that shit works. But he said to him, his conscience came out and he said like 10 years ago, it's been 10 years. So it's like, maybe he took over. Maybe that's not Hal. But wouldn't the ring know if that's not Hal?
Interesting.
Interesting. It sounds like a better show than they write.
Nope. See, they got you. You like the show more than you realize. When a mystery is presented and all you do is ask questions, they did their job. You complain about the pacing, said it was boring, but the show has done its job to you because you're asking questions, coming up with theories. They did their job.
I think this next episode has to be better. I know you're going to say, "Oh, that's a mute point." But this next episode has to be better than the first one. It cannot come out there being the same C+ like you gave it, or B- like I gave it. Because then I'm going to just look at the series like, all right. Because it need that hitter. Like when I was watching even the House of Dragon series, it like them first 2 episodes was hitters. Like it got me throughout the rest of the season. And the ending, it fucking missed. But you need them hitters to make me feel something in the series. Like, all right, get me invested into the next week. Because when you do these next week shows, like how they used to do them, used to be at the end to get you invested in the next week. Oh, man, I gotta be here. But, it just has to have that. And I hope it hits. But instead, for just saying, put the DC slate in total as of right now, Clayface is coming out. Personally, I think Clayface is going to do a whole bunch of money. I think nothing's coming out on I think it's coming on Halloween week. A Clayface movie on Halloween week should be box office numbers, should do above 100 million guarantee. And bro, I hope it succeeds, but it just looks fucking weird. Everything looks weird. Everything's convoluted. And I don't think it's fully James Gunn's fault. I think it was DCEU in there, and he had to get rid of that. I think Peter Safran and Warner Brothers wanted to do some things in there, and he had to cancel some shit. He had to put some shit on hold, and they came in there and putting shit on hold for him. We not getting no Booster Gold no more.
What's not James Gunn's fault? Like, what specifically are you talking about?
Booster Gold was supposed to come out, but DC said nah, put that shit on.
That's James Gunn's fault for presenting that. That's his fault.
But, I want to see his full story. So when he pitches something like Booster Gold, right? And we said that we and we already said that, and I'm saying we as in Warner Brothers, we already said that we're full in on James Gunn. Like, we full in on James Gunn. They keep saying we're full in on James Gunn. So when Superman releases, and it does successful, and Supergirl comes out, and it totally flops and bombs, and now everything else is shelved until further notice, which is crazy because that's what they did to the nigga. They said until further notice, you're on punishment.
So isn't that his fault?
From Supergirl, yes, it is his fault. From Supergirl, yeah.
Okay, so what's not his fault? You said it's not all his fault. He's the face of the DCU.
Yeah, I guess from Supergirl, yeah. From Supergirl, yeah. That he fucked up. He slipped on a banana peel. He slipped on a banana peel and he trying to get up. But
yeah.
I was the week before Halloween, Trico said.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just reading the comments. We used to howl in the courtroom.
Yes, October 23rd. Yeah.
I'm Green Lantern. Yeah, I hope the but I hope the Lantern show keeps. I hope it gets better. I hope it gets better, like you're saying. I hope it goes up, up, and up. You know, it's gonna have that episode where it's like, what the fuck was this? It's just gonna have that. I know it's gonna come. It's gonna come, but just be. That's what she said. But just be consistent and be consistently good. I'm okay with this start. I'm okay with the start of the show. Me, from the beginning, when we started talking about the DC slate, I only started with trash and all this because I'm thinking of a kid looking at a movie, and I say I don't want to be labeled as this, but at the end of the day, I had to keep it a stack and say what I felt. I don't. This isn't what I think of when I think of Lanterns. But James,
so you are that. So you are that. Then.
But I'm
whether
not.
You want to be labeled that or not. You are.
I'm not them, bro. Cause I can watch this show. No, because that's why I just had this conversation with you. Cause I can watch this show and I'm not saying like, but it's not no green in it. It's not that in it. I can talk about it. I can break down what's going on.
You're saying other things aren't in it though. So it's the same equivalency. You're saying other things aren't in the show. You said this is Westworld. This would have been better. You said this would have been better if. This would have been better if.
Yeah.
You're saying the same things without saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, you can say that precisely. And yeah, you did. Yeah, I agree. And that's why I'm saying this. I started with all that to say like, man, I don't want to be labeled as that. But John, he's saying I'm basically that. But I don't think I'm that because I can talk about the show. I can say what I like about the show rather than just say it's not no green and it's not that. I could give honest opinions about it and I can break down context within the show. But I can also have my feelings on the sides, like it's like a left side of my heart and the right side of my heart. The right side of my heart is the Green Lantern that I know, and in that I know is in the cartoons and everything, and then the left side is like, all right, let's see James Gunn, because everybody when they come out with movies like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, that's why it's 3 different Spider-Mans. Them directors are 3 different directors. It's 3 different versions of that character from their point of view. So that's the way they look at them. So I got to look at it from their standpoint. Like, all right, James Gunn, this is your interpretation of Lanterns, of Green Lantern, of John Stewart, of Hal. So let me see what you got. And so far, okay. So far, okay.
But Guy Gardner is more of the Lantern that you wanted.
Guy Gardner is really cool. I like Guy Gardner.
Right. That's the Green Lantern you wanted. But when people talk about Guy Gardner, go, "Oh, he gonna be in this series?" I'm not saying you said that. But other people are like, "Oh, Guy Gardner, he's trash. Look at his haircut." But that's the Green Lantern that you're describing that you want to see.
Yeah, I do.
And he will be in the series.
Listen, I know they ain't saying much, and we got to give this series a time to end. But Guy Gardner's top 3 character in James Gunn DCU. It ain't much. You got Peacemaker.
Top
You got he's over everybody in Peacemaker. You don't even bring that up.
He was in Peacemaker.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. You can't argue Mrs. Terrific. You can argue that.
Mr. Terrific is better than Guy Gardner.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ride with Guy Gardner on that. Guy Gardner has more character than him.
He didn't do as much as Mr. Terrific.
His dialogue is better. I'm Mr. Terrific. Shut up, nigga. Fuck who you is. Anyways, this is the state of DC. With John Babb and Qui-Gon. I feel like we broke everything down in the way that we could. We kind of skipped over Creatures Commandos and shit because it wasn't supposed to be a part of it. Then it became a part of it. It was weird. But Clayface, we really into, and I might just make this a full video and just drop it like a 40-minute video. But yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like we can. I feel like we're in the we're still in quarter 1 of DC. Of the state of DC. See that was James Gunn right there. That was Gunn.
Oh, yeah, maybe knock my glasses off.
Yeah, that was Gunn when they told him like you on punishment. But yeah. But yeah, we're in quarter 1 of DC. So if I were to give quarter 1 a grade as of right now, we ain't done with it. I will give it a C.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
C.
A C.
Bad Supergirl movie. I don't know if that's as bad as Peacemaker season 2, but Peacemaker season 2 and Supergirl are sort of along the same plateau.
Yeah.
I'll say Superman. I'll do Lanterns and then Superman by a small margin. I got Lanterns over Superman. So it's kind of average overall if you factor everything into it. Like Creature Commandos was better than average. It was good.
I really did like.
I'll give it a C.
Commandos. Creature Commandos was really good.
Yeah.
So we got through that. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, let me see this music in the back.
I'm not playing.
That music is living rent free in my head. So we're gonna give. Let me see if we got anything else to talk about before we get to this. Nope. All right. So we're gonna give our Doomsday, Doctor Doom, early thoughts. But first, Robert Downey Jr. says that he prefers playing Doctor Doom over Tony Stark. Quote, I will say Doom for now because I got to really observe what I've been missing the whole time. Just everybody else. That's his quote. Initially, what do you take from that, John?
That Robert Downey Jr. is really getting to understand who the character of Doctor Doom is. Because even in the comic books, Doctor Doom is a much deeper and more complex character than Tony Stark. Not even close. So you get to show more emotion as Doctor Doom while you have this armored face. You have this menacing mask. You have this green cloak to give you this like this shirt that I have on right now. Darth Vader was inspired by Doctor Doom. All right. So but we never saw Doctor Doom be as good as Darth Vader on screen, if that makes sense. But now Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom might finally bring Doctor Doom up to that Darth Vader status. Maybe. Because Darth Vader is arguably one of the greatest movie villains ever. Okay, short list. But you get to see that he's not just this scary guy. Like Doctor Doom rules a country. Doctor Doom lost everything. Everything that means something to him, he lost. So his father's gone, his mother's gone, and he can't let go of his mother. You know what I mean? So that's why When he was in college with Reed Richards, they were college roommates. He tried to open a dimensional portal in college. Okay. He tried to open a dimensional portal to Mephisto's realm. The backlash of it caused his face to be scarred. He got expelled and sent back to Latveria. In the meanwhile, his college roommate, Reed Richards, is doing great things that he should be doing. So we see there's an element of jealousy. There's an element of envy. From the comic books that I've seen and the graphic novels I've read, QG, in the series, Doctor Doom wants everything Reed Richards already has. He wants Sue Storm as his wife. He wants Franklin Richards as his son because Franklin Richards is on his way.
Jealous.
Yes, Franklin Richards is projected to be the most powerful character in the Marvel Universe. It's been that way for 40 years that Franklin Richards is going to be the most powerful character in the Marvel Universe. Variants of Franklin Richards, Galactus is his herald. Not Franklin, Galactus is herald, but Galactus is Franklin Richards' herald in certain variants. So Franklin Richards has all this power because his parents were in space, you know what I mean, when they became the Fantastic Four. And so as a result, they have this super uber powerful child named Franklin Richards. Dr. Doom wants that more than anything. He wants everything Reed Richards has. He wants Reed Richards and T'Challa, who are the two greatest minds in the Marvel Universe, to recognize him, Dr. Doom, as one of the greatest minds ever. But since he's always been projected as a villain that always gets stopped by Black Panther and always gets stopped by the Fantastic Four, he doesn't have that same reputation among the great minds of the Marvel Universe. So this is stuff that Robert Downey Jr. can explore as an actor. This is great stuff for an actor to try to, embody as this character. Because in the special look trailer, QG, Doom is lonely. He's lonely. He's sitting in that throne room. Nobody else is in the room.
Speaking of that, you brought that up.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part right here. Because people gonna hear it, not you, obviously, but people gonna hear it because you're on delay. And 3, 2, 1.
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this?
When he said, I played the Answer Me, Victor, did you do this? When he said that, man, I felt like I'm about to nut in that theater.
Okay.
Oh, let me get to it. There we go. I got to the 5. But yeah, I felt like that, man. And everything that you just said, plus I really like, okay, so here we go again. Heart, right? Right side of my heart knows who Doom is. I watched the Doom comic book that Keon sent me to watch, and it was crazy. And now I know who Doom is, right? And that's what I want as Doom. I want that Doom. But then you got the left side, which is the Russo brothers and Robert Downey and Kevin Feige. And this is their version of Doom that they want to tell. So I can put that aside and open my mind into what their version is. Because I know, spoiler alert, if y'all don't know, shit, this nigga go to hell. He go to hell.
That's Mephisto's realm.
Yeah, he go to hell and he bring all that back. He make that nigga bend and he sell his soul to get his fucking mama. So this is in the comic. So if he going to this type of length to do this in a comic, I can't put that type of pressure on the MCU. But at the same time, I do it for the DC. So I ain't no real nigga. Or this is a
what are you saying
show,
right now?
But this is a family show.
But
I'm not being consistent with myself. If I'm getting on DC for, not doing the things that I want to see, like I want to see this. So I need either in this movie or in Secret Wars, because I know this is like the part 1 to Doom. And part 2 gonna be Secret Wars. But I want to see that scene where I don't know if they can go to hell in a Disney movie. Like, I don't know if they can do it. But if you can pull that shit off, and by the end of the movie, we gonna feel even more for this man's story. Who like this nigga went to hell and back? You think he give a fuck about you, Richard, right now? Hell no. He in a deeper thought right now. He like you said, Doom is a more strategic character this nigga's talking about. Doom, he think of like I seen a clip from the cartoons with Doom fighting like different Avengers that's coming up on him, and Doom just trying to take a seat, my nigga. He don't even care. Like, y'all can leave. I don't really want to fight y'all, bro. Just get out my territory. Like, that's all I'm like. I just want peace.
Right. Doom is big picture.
Big picture.
So when I hear all the people saying, "Oh yeah, Doom gonna kill him," oh Magneto, oh Doom about to Doom ain't vengeful like that.
Mm-mm.
Just like, let's fight, I'll kill you.
No,
right, exactly. People don't know who Doctor Doom is.
Like
they don't realize that Doom wants to establish his order for the good of humanity. And don't forget your point. All right, whatever point you're about to make, don't forget it. Right? Doctor Doom, his motives are so pure, and in the Doom War series, he wanted to steal all the vibranium from Wakanda. But to enter the vault, he had to pass a purity test. So he stripped himself of his armor, his mask, everything. Went before the Panther God Bass, naked.
Crazy. And
he said, "This is in the Doom War comic." The Panther God was like this. His eyes got large. Like, wait a minute. Doom said, "I held the cosmic cube." He said, "I had the power cosmic, the Galactus power."
Yeah.
He said, "But the only way that I saw that I could rule the world safely for the good of humanity." Now he's confessing to the Panther God. If Panther God didn't believe him, he would have killed Doom immediately. And there's nothing Doom could have done about it. All right. Because Doom has no superpowers. Everything is in his armor. All right. So the Panther God said, "Okay, take the vibranium." So obviously his motives are pure.
It's pure.
If the Panther God walked off and said, "All right, you got it,"
it's pure.
He pulled a quiz. He's like, "Oh yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
You got it. But shout out Quezzy, shake.
Yeah, shout out to Quezzy.
Shake that ass, Quezzy. But yeah,
we can talk about X-Files.
Yeah, I just seen this shit. Yeah. Get out of here, nigga.
What you mean?
We seen you live, nigga. You.
Yeah. Shout out to Marvin.
Actually, I ain't even seen it, but I heard some blasphemous stuff. Guess it. But as of right now, we speaking that real, and that real is coming out right now, and I need to see him go to the. I need to see a scene that you just explained. Like I need for them like. I'm gonna keep it consistent with the DC takes and the MCU takes the only way I can. If he coming out like what people saying and he just killing for no reason, oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Doom. Don't give me this. Get this Doom off the fucking screen. Just come in, just murking niggas saying that I want to be like that. That'd be terrible. But
Qui-Gon, listen. What was the first thing Doom said in the first trailer? He said, "Something is coming." Not "I'm coming."
Yeah,
he didn't say you better watch out. He said no.
Part.
Something's coming.
And that might be
so he's presenting his argument to the superheroes because in Doom's fantasies he's never aligned with villains. He's only aligned with heroes.
Yeah.
He got Doctor Strange at his side in Secret Wars. Franklin Richards is at his foot. Susan Richards is at his side. There are no villains around.
In Doom mind, he got to make the sacrifice that the heroes won't. And when you think about it, Doom is kind of like Batman.
Where are you going with this?
Like Doom, Batman. Everybody in the Justice League look at Batman like every time it's like, "Hey man, we got to go to the government and got to give them my IDs," and Batman like, "Fuck this nigga, I ain't giving him shit." And they're like, "Come on, Batman, come on, man, you gotta follow the law because you a hero, my nigga." Fuck that. Like Batman is looked at as the outside of it. Doom, he's represented as a villain, but Doom ain't really no villain. He's really a good guy with a good heart, bro. Batman really good guy with a good heart.
I ain't gonna go there and say a good guy with a good heart because he'll murk both of us if it's for his will. He's not a good guy. No, I don't agree.
If he will murk both of us to keep the world going, yeah. If the world got to, hold on. If I got to murk a nigga to keep the world going, hey, that nigga gotta get gone.
That's not a good guy.
I'm not a good guy. Hold on. One civilian. The entirety of life.
That doesn't make you a good guy. So your existence means nothing. That's not a good guy.
But you know, sometimes in a comic they be putting them in them type of situations where they can't. They gotta do it. Like I gotta get rid of this nigga.
But don't say Doom is a good guy with a good heart. Don't do that. No.
I mean, if you look at it from his point of view, like
then it's definitely not a good guy with a good heart. I'm looking at it from his point of view. I gotta murk these people. No, that's not a good guy. No.
He a jealous nigga. I would say that.
It's not even jealousy. It's just that
it's jealousy.
He's a dictator. It's like okay, in another storyline. Okay, it's called The Master of Doom. Let me show you. In The Master of Doom, all right, like we finally found out who taught Dr. Doom all these secrets. It's somebody called the Marquis of Death, all right, a one-time character just for the series. He's not a known established character.
Yeah. When
Doom returns to Latveria, okay, because he was exonerated from the trial from the World Court. Doom is being celebrated. He got his arms up. He says to his right-hand man, "I want this clapping and this applause to continue for another hour." He said, "The first man that stops clapping, take him out and shoot him." That's not a good guy.
I mean, but if you're looking from his point of view.
No, Qui-Gon, that's not a good guy.
Maybe that guy.
If you stop clapping, you gotta die. That's not a good guy. No.
That's a bad guy. But
right.
What comic was that?
I already told you. The story is called The Master of Doom. That was the run. It's called The Master of Doom. Yeah, oh, you know what? You questioned my integrity. Hold on.
This nigga about to bring back a fucking...
I can still hear you. You can still talk. I can still hear you.
About to bring back a fucking...
you questioning my pamphlet. My comic book knowledge.
About to bring back a pamphlet.
Nope. I'm bringing you the book, my Negro. The Master of Doom.
That shit
see him bowing to somebody?
Put him on the camera. It's shining the light kind of in the way. There you go. Yeah, I can see it better right there. Yeah.
The Master of Doom. I got receipts, buddy, if you need them.
I know your old ass got that comic. Jeez. But you more in the comics than me, so it makes sense. But I only asked that because wait, what rare is that? What year did that come out?
I think like 2007, 2008, something like that.
2007, 2008.
About 20 years ago, roughly.
Okay. But I'm just saying, if you look from Doom point of view, my nigga, hey, he ain't that bad.
He don't even call himself a good guy. He does what's necessary. That doesn't make you good because you do what's necessary.
Shit. If you willing to do what's necessary and the other people ain't willing to save all these people, but Doom want to kill all of them because you need to get them off the platform for us to live in peace, then yeah. But the dictatorship, nah. All that type shit, him trying to do this, nah. His way, nah. But Doom for president. Yeah, that's a limited series.
No, it wasn't. It was Stop X-Files. That's not a limited series. No. What I just showed you? No. That was a storyline.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I was asking. All right. 10 years ago in the first Doctor Strange movie, what I warned us about Doom.
That's the second time I've heard Trico say it. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta see that. But yeah, I just need it to be good. Part of my heart is saying, man, I want all of this Doom that we talked about. But then the other part is saying, I gotta see what the interpretation of him is. And if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, I'm a dog shit it and get what it deserves because this is Doomsday. But everything looks good.
Now, with what we know, Qui-Gon, and people in the chat, with what we know, will there be a hell? Listen, I'm gonna break it down for you. Will Disney put out a movie with a hell scene in it?
Absolutely not.
Why will they not do that? It's a business strategic move. Why will they not put a hell scene in a Disney movie that's supposed to go around the globe?
Because kids got to see it. Countries got to see it.
Freak the kids. What's the primary reason it wouldn't be smart to have a hell scene in that kind of movie?
Religious beliefs.
China will not go for that.
Yeah, They got their
China
billions
specifically.
looking at
Right.
that.
They got what 2 or 3 billion people in China.
Even though they love that, they love that. What's that movie be called? They love that dark shit. They love that dark shit. But seeing that'd be too far. It's weird, but I want to see it. Hey, freak 'em all. Give me it. I don't give a fuck. Give me that shit. And
they're kicking you out the boardroom. Like, nah, you trying to shorten our money? Get out of here, kid.
Yeah, get out of here. You trying to actually tell it? You trying to actually tell Doom what he's supposed to do? Nah, bro, get out of here. But yeah, that's what I would want. But yeah, they not gonna do it. So now me thinking about it, it can still be good though. That's why I said my left side of my heart. I gotta see what they gonna cook with, because they could cook. They can cook it still.
This is going to be very, I think, very Doom accurate, because that line is in there for a reason. Hell answers to me. That's not a line that just said, oh, that's a badass line.
So like if he talks about going to hell, I would take it. I'm gonna take it
regardless.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, will Disney do it for the sake of China? No, they would purposely probably not do that.
I seen in the comics and it was crazy, like showing the and all it has to do is a flashback.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is a flashback, a quick little 2-3 minute scene. That would go viral. Like him actually going to do it and everything happening like that. Better with the super chats are up. Support the stream. I put it in the It's a goal in the stream. It's just a $2 goal. It ain't much. But yeah. So
that's true.
But yeah, so I think that because this stream has been going on for a while, we're gonna end on that.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they do good. Hopefully they do it. They're not going to hell. Whatever the case may be.
I'm gonna give an early prediction. This is going to be an A movie. I'm not saying S tier. I'm not saying A+. This is going to be an A movie. The reason why it's going to be an A is because there's a lot of characters in this movie that I don't care about. And I'm just being honest. I do not care about the new Avengers, who are the Thunderbolts. I don't care about Ant-Man and his daughter. I don't care about Thor's daughter. I barely care about the Wakandans.
I care about Thor's daughter.
I don't give a freak about her.
No, I don't either.
I
just said it to say it. But if I'm giving a grade, like an early prediction grade, because this is early thoughts, it wouldn't make sense if I give a prediction. An A-.
Okay.
But if everything goes well and there's no hiccups, this should be an easy A+.
It should be an S tier movie, because you finally got the perennial Marvel villain. Doom fights everybody.
It should be
Defenders, yes, X-Men, Avengers. That's why somebody's talking about Doom versus Storm. I was like, okay, you ain't read as many comics as I have. Doom was looking for help to fight Storm. Stop it. But if you do it right, this should be an S tier movie.
Should be S tier. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go S. I'm gonna go S tier movie, because the Russo brothers ain't do a movie in a while. They looking for a get back. Robert, they're motivated. Like what the Russo brothers said. They both said it. We work our best when we up against the wall. So
now you realize that Red Guardian is going to try to be funny in this movie, right? Is it still going to be an S?
If he dies while telling a joke.
That would make the grade drop. That would make the grade plummet.
Imagine
that would not be good.
Imagine Yelena, this is for the thunder, and snatch that nigga's spine. Snatch his spine out. But yeah, that would be terrible. Yeah, that's what's good, and that's why I say A- originally.
So where are you going? S or A-? Which one are you doing?
Them the flaws, bro. Yeah, you're right. Them gonna be the flaws. That the comedy aspect of it that they're gonna be throwing in there.
But QG, even if they're serious, I don't care about the new Avengers. I don't care how serious they are. Like people talk about, oh well, that great scene between Red Guardian and Yelena. Those are two characters I don't care about. I don't care how good it is. I don't care about them
when they show them. If they
and it was a good scene, but I don't care.
Man, they should have
like Thunderbolt is a good movie, but I don't care about.
They should have 2 minutes of dialogue in this movie combined with all 8 seconds. It shouldn't be long, but unfortunately, I think it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah.
A minus.
Okay, good. So you said
A minus. I'm sticking at A minus. Infinity War better. But yeah, so that is the topics we are done with. Now we did not watch a movie, so we cannot review a movie. But I have a video to show John, and we're gonna all watch it together because I think it's pretty funny. And
okay.
John, you pretty much brought up the character already. So we're just gonna watch it. And I'm gonna
For the record, I have no idea what we're about to watch.
So unless you want to sync it up. Oh no, you got your phone out? I could just send it to you.
I got my tablet out.
Okay.
Yeah, send it to my Discord, yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just send it to you.
And for the record, you all in the chat, I do not know what this video is. So I'm gonna be looking at this with fresh eyes if I haven't already seen it.
Okay. Yeah, he don't know what's going on. Hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We're in this screen because I'm doing something. I'm sending it to him. We will come back when we pop up in the next 2 seconds. I sent it to you, John. And now we are we are back.
Oh my God, you sound like a serious.
Yeah, we are back. ATB, shut the fuck up.
ATB in the chat?
Yeah, that's cap. Shut up, nigga. Hey, Infinity War is gonna be better than this movie. It is what it is.
Ooh, I'm not saying that one.
It is gonna be better. It's gonna be better, dog. All the jokes.
Oh my.
All the Yelena, whatever. All right, let's watch this movie together. A movie.
Oh my God.
Let's watch this, not movie, but yeah.
All right, wait a minute. Let me restart it and then pause it. All right.
Okay. All right.
This
So,
be acting up.
let's go.
Wait,
3,
give me 1
2.
second. Wait.
Hurry up with your bald ass. I'm getting tired of this shit. You know, you said you cooked me on the last segment. You said you cooking me, and now you can't fucking steam up your internet to get right. What's going on?
Hey, it's true, man.
Yeah, it's true. It's damn true. What, you Kurt Angle now? Now you Kurt Angle. It's damn true. Now you Batista
All right,
now?
how did it?
Can you handle it?
This thing is so. Jeez.
Batista for Kratos. That sound ridiculous, bro.
I don't know why they not let me click on this thing, man.
Batista for Kratos, y'all. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, rewind to the beginning of the stream. Batista for Kratos.
No, I don't want to open this app. Why are they doing this?
Fucking Batista for Kratos. He might act his ass off though. He might be acting his ass off in that shit, and it might.
You got this from Twitter?
Yes.
Just
I would just say click on the stream. Click on the stream, and then it might be a little bit delayed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna mute here. Okay. So I can hear it.
All right. So I'm gonna click it in 3, 2, 1.
Emperor is a fan of Flock, and we must continue utilizing Flock technologies so that we can follow and surveil the rebel scum as they move from playground to playground, from playground to pool, from pool to gymnasium, because we all know that the Flock cameras are not only following the license plate readers, they are following children. They are following children in parks and gymnasiums, and we need this. I need this so I can stalk my ex-girlfriend. Also, it should be known that the people of this town, the pools that want their storm drains cleared, they should not have their storm drains cleared. Because in order to do that, we will have to raise taxes. And how will the people trust this city council when this city council continues to vote for surveillance technology that imprisons them? Emperor is a fan of flock.
I'm looking at your reaction to it now because now you just finally. How you feel about that, man?
The city of San Diego is stupid. Why would you let this moron into the Chamber of Commerce or whatever, or wherever this city dressed like
a Darth Vader, nigga?
I don't even remember what he was talking about. I would just been laughing like, dude, are you serious? About flock technology. I'm like, I could not take him serious. I'm like, bailiff, please escort this man out.
What was your best part?
He said to stalk his ex-girlfriend. I'm like, are you? You said that in a governmental building. You said that.
When he said that shit, I wrote the fuck.
People are slow.
Oh,
you know what's funny though?
2026, man.
All right, I hate to throw this person under the bus. I'm not going to say their names. He sounds like somebody that usually calls this one YouTuber that we always watch. Think about what I said. The one YouTuber that we know, right? Not even a YouTuber anymore. He's a friend of ours. We met personally.
Yeah.
There's one person that always calls into his live streams. This reminded me of that person.
Oh.
I'm not going to say his name.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but he sounded just like him.
Yeah, man, that shit was funny, man. When I seen that, I said we gotta react to that live. That shit was just
so he can stalk my ex-girlfriend.
So he can stalk his ex-girlfriend, man. Why do people do this? Why do they,
I don't know.
Why do they do this, man? What are we living in? I feel like we're living somewhat there. That's why I like the Marvel movies and looking at it this way, because this got to be a multiverse, bro. There ain't no way. This is, and we're just in one of the universes where people just dress up as other people, and this is weird. But hey, bro, it is what it is. It is funny, and he got his clip. Now, the funny thing about it is, did he really believe everything he was saying? Like, did he actually was like, I'm going to dress up as Vader, and I'm going to believe
No, he didn't believe it, but it was the irony of it. He was saying, yes, continue to allow this flock technology. He says the Emperor likes this. So as soon as it's almost like reverse psychology. He's like, this works for me. He's dressed up as an evil person. He's like, this is perfect. Now I can stalk my ex-girlfriends. He said, I can survey children. He said, I can read people's license plates. So basically he's saying he's not for the flock technology.
I think it's hilarious.
Because
I ain't got none of that from it. I just got from it a man that is dressing up as Darth Vader just got allowed in a console meeting.
You got to read between the lines, kiddo, and understand what's really being said.
It's hard to read between the lines with Vader at a console meeting. But
because you're easily distracted. This is why you don't go for Batista's Kratos, because you saw AI concept art and you can't get it out of your mind.
He might be
you're easily distracted.
Fun fact: Batista is the greatest wrestler actor of all time.
Who argue that?
Some people argue Hulk Hogan.
Okay, you just threw that name out there. Nobody thinks Hulk Hogan is a good wrestler. Actor. You just capping, trolling. Cena. Nobody would say that either.
John Cena greatest movie. What's John Cena greatest movie?
I don't know. I've never watched a movie with John Cena in it.
Jeez.
No, that's not true. There was this one stupid movie where they had like this lottery thing, and he was with the Asian chick from Eternals. The one with the raspy voice.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
It was a stupid comedy. It was garbage.
Nah, it can't be one of the Marine movies. Cause he got like a lot of those. Jesus, I can't name no John Cena movie besides the Marine movies.
I know he's in one of the Fast and Furious movies, but I don't watch those.
I can't count that as his movie, but if that it probably you know I liked him and when he was in the crashovers, the hangovers. What was that? Who's that?
He was in The Hangover?
Nah, what is it called? It was wedding crashers or something. 12 round, LOL. 12 round, ATB says. I remember that actually. I think I seen 12 round. Maybe that was his best movie. It was 12 round. Or maybe the Coyote movie is going to be his best movie. We don't know these things. But what we do know is that is the end of Unscripted Mans. And we will always be here every Saturday at 5 p.m. We might go earlier time because that's when John gets lighter shade and we can see more of that beautiful face that he has. And we are wrapping it up. So yeah, that's what I wanted to end it with. I wanted to end it with the Darth Vader shit. Shouts out to ATB for being here. Shouts out to Trico for being here. Shout out to Marva X-Files for being here. Shouts out to Maverick for being here earlier. I seen the comments. I lost a fan. That was a part of my channel. That was organic to a part of my channel because I know a lot of people, flock, from the Jody's Corner over here. But
you lost a fan?
That was organic too. That I was just making videos and he became a fan of my channel. But it was all because I would kept it honest and said the Lanterns trailer. I mean the Lanterns what was it? The 5 minutes of the Lantern show reaction. It was actually good. And that nigga said, remember the dude that kept on commenting, oh, DC is trash. DC is James Gunn is trash. James Gunn, every comment.
Wolverine or somebody?
No. It was somebody else that was always hating on James Gunn. Everything James Gunn did. But
all right, see you later, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, bro, it is what it is. I forgot the reason I brought that up. But yeah. Haters gonna come. Hey,
yeah,
you lose
they come and go.
every day. You lose niggas every day. Hey, what did CM Punk say? Hey.
I'm not here to make money. I mean, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
But no. He said a new one with Kevin once. He said, not being a loser. I'm trying to get this right. Not being a loser. Oh. Not being friends with a loser is the perk of not being one of them.
Oh.
It was something like that. I probably fucked it up. But peace from QG. Peace from John Bapp. He live every Friday on his channel at 6, right? 6 or 5?
6:55 to 7:55.
6:55 to 7:55. And hopefully, the Darth Vader that I showed y'all make y'all get through y'all life better today. And hopefully we made y'all crack a smile, feel some type of, emotion. Happy, sad, whatever you want to say. We're gonna be going out to this song right here because wait, no, not that song. I was gonna play the basic song. What's that shit called? What's the fuck? Okay, Ring of Honor. All right, John. John gonna stay bald headed for next time. I'm gonna stay with dread headed nigga, and that is gonna be all. Great show. See y'all next Saturday, and we're gonna be ending with this. Peace, y'all. You cooked me earlier, bald headed nigga. I'll give you that.
Wait, can they still hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us, nigga. I'm giving you the W. I'll give you the W. You cooked me. It was AI. You feel me? It was AI. Batista, whatever. But if he beat ass, we're gonna come back to this video.
Hey, I just said he looked good.
Alright, there you go. Well, you look good too.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Alright, now let's do what we always do when we end the stream. Let's kiss.
We have never done that.